Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Happy Friday! And it's Colourpop Friday again. And today, I want to show you how I got this look using the Wild Child collection. And also stay to the end, because remember, I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway. Okay? So, if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, welcome back. I hope you guys been having a good week, and it's Friday, and thank God it's Friday. And today I want to talk to you about the Wild Child Colourpop collection. And please stay to the end if you're interested in seeing who won the giveaway, okay? Which will be actually the palette and blushes and the lippies, okay? And without further ado, let's get into this because I really want to explain to you what I have here and what is in a collection. And then I want to get into the try-on really quick for the eyeshadow, okay? And so how this kit comes is with the eyeshadow palette, okay, Wild Child, and it is a 9-pan palette, and 2 blushes, okay? One, the color is called Jet, and the other one is called Trippin', okay? And then there is 3 lippies, okay? You know what? I should probably turn all these so they look aesthetically pleasing, but you'll see the real stuff. This is just a box. I already emptied it, so that way I can show you, except for the Super Shock eyeshadows. And these also come in 3 shades, okay? Here's the first one. Here's the second one. And here is the third one. Okay. And as far as the aesthetics of this this collection, it's really pretty. I like it a lot, even though I probably didn't need this palette or this collection because I have a lot of browns. And I know, and there's different collections in Colourpop itself that it's pretty much you can duplicate some of these stuff. Not exactly, but very close. So this is how it comes. And it is, like I said, 9-pan. And there is one color here that is unsafe for the eyes, and it is marked as so, and it is the Grasslands. It is the shade here, and that is because of the glitter. And I guess they're not considering these a glitter. This one, I mean, a glitter. I think they're looking at this as a foil, okay? But there's only one on this collection. And as far as the blushes go, they're beautiful blushes. I mean, they're shades that you can use as blushes or bronzers depending on your skin tone, right? So this is very nice. And this one is Jet. Yep. And then the other one, Trippin', is this one. It's got a little bit of a reddish undertone in this one. So this one is really, really pretty. And I think, again, this is, unless you're very dark, I think it should work, okay? And well, it may work even at that point, right? So, but these are very nice. Like I said, you could use it as a blusher or a bronzer. And I can actually, with my skin tone, I can use it as either or. But there is a little bit of a shimmer in it, like in this one. I can see that. And I think the other one doesn't have a shimmer, right? That's correct. That doesn't look like a shimmer. That looks like a flat color. Okay, and then the one that I really, really like, the things that I like are the lippies because I love the neutral colors. And one is called Brat Pack. One is Sassy, and the other one is, let's see, Oh, Behave. Behave or Brave? Oh, Behave, okay. So let me swatch these for you real quick, okay? Because I'm going to keep them. So here is Oh, Behave. And then the thing about these lip colors look really dark, but they're sheer, okay? So they're kind of like a cream and not a like a matte. So here's the first one here. It's called Old Behave, and I think this is so beautiful, these shades. I love browns. And so I know I'm not color coordinated today because, I mean, I don't want to do too many browns, right? So I had to give it some nice light colors. And this one here is also very nice. And I think these lippies would work for many skin tones. And this one is Brat Pack. That's the one in the middle. To the left, not in the middle yet. It will be in the middle in a second. And this one here is Sassy. And this is the one that I really like. In the tube. I have not swatched it yet. So yeah, this one has a nice, like, I guess a pinky undertone. Yeah, here it is right there. And so it looks like these two colors look similar, but they're not the same, really. I mean, this one is more of a brown undertone. This one is a little more of a pinky undertone. I know it's sometimes really difficult to see on camera. So that's that. But about this collection was launched as a third collection in January 2021. Okay, and so behind that quickly followed the Animal Crossings. Matter of fact, I have the palettes. I just got these from Animal Crossings. I only got the 4 palettes because I didn't want anything else in that collection. So, but that will probably be a try on for next week. Okay, so that's that. And as far as this collection goes, I like it because it sticks to the essentials. The eyeshadow palette, lippies, blush, and Super Shock eyeshadows, right? And those to me are the essentials, and it's priced right. It's $59 if you buy it as a collection versus this one here. The collection was like $120, but it's like all of these things that are like kind of toys. For me, I mean, people may love it. I mean, they love Animal Crossings. They really did do good marketing on it. But I mean, when I look at the shades and the products, it's like, when do you ever use these things? Unless you're like, 18, 19 years old. But then again, if you like it, nothing against that. I'm just saying for me, I wouldn't use any of that. And the only reason why I even got these is just so you guys I can show it to you. And that's the only reason why, because when I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, meh. So yeah, so that's that. So let's get started with the try on. Okay, I'm back and I went ahead and put a primer on, which is my Anastasia Beverly Hills. Let me show you that again. You've probably seen it so many times. You're like, yeah, I know what it looks like. Here it is. And also, as far as my eyebrows, I did use the Brow Wiz again by Anastasia. And it is a medium ash or ash brown. Okay, here it is. And so, as I was looking at this palette, it's really a beautiful color story. The only thing it's actually missing, I'll talk about that later, is a little bit maybe of an ivory color. So what I plan to do first is to go and with the transition color, this one here, and the color is called Spotted, okay? So, and also another thing I've been really liking lately, and it didn't matter to me before, and it really doesn't still, is the fact that these have mirrors, and it makes it easy that way I don't have to pick up another mirror to do that. Okay, again, in the fashion of Colourpop, there's kick up, okay? So there's a little bit of kick up, so let's just go ahead, and I don't dust off the colors, and definitely, as you notice, it's right away, it's pigmented. Okay, it's very pigmented, and that's typical of Colourpop. So, and right now what I'm doing is I'm just going over, instead of on my line, I'm going a little bit over as a transition shade because today, I never mentioned this before, and I probably should, is that sometimes, depending on what I eat the day before, have too much salt or whatever, sometimes my eyes are a little bit puffier than other days. Like if I eat something with like soy sauce or accidentally something with MSG, my eyes swell up and so it hides a little more. So last night, I think I had something way too salty and so my eyes are hiding a little bit. So I'm going to go a little bit higher here, okay? I really automatically do this, but I never mentioned it to you and I probably should. Okay, on the other side, the same thing. And I'm actually working with my refer number 14. Sorry about that. I didn't mention what I was using. And okay. And next, what I will do is I will go in with refer number 13. And I'm going to go deeper into the crease. But at the same time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep it underneath and then around. Okay. And so this one is going to be, the shade is Ground Crew, which is this one here. Okay, Ground Crew. And like I said, it does kick up a little bit. Yeah, but then again, it's the pigment's so great on it, so I really can't complain. So I'm going to go a little bit dark here, as you notice. And this is something that you're probably not used to me doing. But because it's browns and my idea is to just like really try to smoke this out, I'm going to go ahead and go near my lash line and kind of build this out like this. And I have to be really careful that I don't go down here because my eyes have a little bit of a downward tilt and I don't want to drag my eyes down. So, you know, I want to end right here. I don't want to come beyond that, right? And so that's that. And I know somebody asked me to do a smoky eyes using very dark colors, I think black and things like that. I can, but that's not a look that, because my eyes are so small, it's not a look that I go to, but I'll go ahead and, you know, give it a try and see what that looks like. And plus, I owe somebody a look with a dark color palette anyway, so I will go ahead and work on that. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go in here and kind of just work it out. And I'm going to take this deeper into my crease, but I don't want to go above the line only because I don't want it to blend with my transition color. So I'll just go ahead and blend this out. I'm not adding anything more, just working with what I got. Okay, so far this is what I have. And let me show you, I hope you can see it, but the kick up here, kick up here, kick up here. So there is quite a bit of kick up on this one. And so, you know, but this is typical of Colourpop. But look at the, you know, this great pigmentation it gives, right? So I can forgive that. Okay, so next what I will do is I will go into the lid with this one here, which is called Close Up. This one here, okay? And I know these are all kind of very similar shades from what I can see, and I wish they would have added something a little bit lighter or maybe redder or pinker. Yeah, pink. Something. And there is one here that is a little bit, I guess, more of a pinkish. It's called Hard to Get, and that's this one here, but this is also matte. Now, if this would have been not matte, it would have been perfect. So I will go in again with Close Up, which is this one here, all over the lid. Okay, and again, very pigmented, and I'm using my Refer 202, and look how pigmented this is. Wow, right? So, and I am not knocking anything off the actual brush. I am not doing that, and I'm just going directly from the pan to the lids, and I've been doing that with all of the colors, and that's what I tend to do nowadays. Yeah, so here we go, and again, these are all similar colors, other than this one has a shimmer to it, so that's the only difference. You know, I remember this look. I think I recently did this look with another palette with Colourpop. See, that's the problem. These colors are starting to just like, it's almost like the same colors just rebranded into a different container. That's what I feel like with Colourpop, because they're sending so many things out at the same time. So I don't know. Okay, well, let me work on this a little bit. Okay, next to give it a little bit of shine, I'm going to go to the middle of my lid with Fierce. That's this one here. This looks like a foil, and I'm hoping that's what it is and not a glitter. We'll see. Okay, even this has actually got a pretty good kick up. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be really careful because I am not knocking anything off, and if in case it is a glitter, I don't want it all over my face. So here we go. And I was going to put a pop of something light in the middle, but I don't have anything in this palette to do that with. So yeah, I may have to go ahead, because this is quite dark. I may have to go and dig into another palette or use one of my stick. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I use one of my stick eyeshadows too. Okay, this is actually very nice. I'm going to say these are micro glitter. These don't look like foil. Okay. But it is eye safe according to this, yeah, according to their coating. So, yeah. Okay, I want to share with you the kick up actually for this glitter or the foil here. I mean, typically there's no kick up on these type of shades, but there is quite a bit here. And this is, I think, one of the first times that I get this kind of a kick up on a shade like this. This just reminds me of, I don't know, of loose glitters just stuck in there. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Beautiful palette, though, I got to say. I mean, it blends very easily. Very easy to work with. So, yep. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to reach for my Marc Jacobs eyeshadow, which is here. Okay. Let's see. Can we get a shot here? I mean, are we in... Okay, there we go. And what this is this is actually very white. Do you see? This is very white. And I use this for inside of my eyelids, my inner eyes actually, when I don't have any other color. But this, I have to be really careful because this is really sparkly, as you can see. Just a little bit and look at it, right? So I just have to just go in there, touch it up that way. And then I will go ahead and blend it at times because if it's too much after I put on all of my makeup. So that's that. Okay, next, the only part that's missing for me looking in a mirror is right under the brow. And because even though it looks really white, I mean, up close, you can tell how dry my lids are. The thing that's kind of hiding that fact is the primer. So what I want to do is I want to go in my Shiseido. This is Shiseido Quad. And I want to use this color here to kind of like tap that underneath my brow bone. So that way it actually looks complete. Okay, so let me do that now. So let's see. I think I might have picked up a lot. I did. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of sweep it under the brow and bring it a little bit down here to kind of blend it. But this is a very soft, actually, as you can see, had that little fallout because it's so soft. It's very brittle eyeshadow. Yeah, that's why I don't use it as a regular eyeshadow, actually. Okay, there it is. That looks a little more cleaned up. Okay. Okay, I am there. So what I need to do is come off camera and finish the rest of the look. Let me put on some mascara and put on the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on this collection. So I'll be right back. Okay, and here's the final look. And I will tell you exactly what I did off camera so you will know and what products that I actually used. One thing's for sure, I know why now I don't like using false lashes. I struggled with these things and I almost ripped them off and said, you know what, forget it. But I wanted to add to the look, so I did struggle through it. And so it is what it is. And so before I go ahead and give you the grading system that I actually developed, and I think you guys by now know about it. And so let me just tell you what I did use. As far as my foundation, I did use this Clinique foundation here. And this actually is the best color match for me of all of my foundations. And this one is Clinique Even Better. It's blah, 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 blah. I can really talk today. It's SPF 15 and evens and corrects. That's what this does. And I actually got this for free as part of my, I think, diamond status for 2021 from Ulta. And I wanted to try it, and I said, you know what? You're giving it to me for free. Let me try. It's actually excellent. Okay. And moving on to the other parts of it. And as far as underneath my eyes, they are a little bit brighter today. And I used the Clé de Peau concealer, and it is a stick, and this is in the shade of Almond, which is similar to my skin color, but a little bit lighter than my foundation. And next, as far as the, I want to go over this one really careful with you because the blush, okay, I'm going to show you the kick up, incredible amount of kick up. I mean, very pigmented, but I'm not really comfortable with this much kick up. I'm afraid to tilt it because take a look, and this is just lightly going into the pan. And the color is beautiful. This is what I'm wearing. Very pigmented, but you have to be really careful to go in there with a light hand. Otherwise, especially where you put it down first, it's going to really stick there and you're not going to be able to blend it out. So I was really careful with this. And I also used a very light brush, right? Open brush. Let me show you like this. Because I don't want to go in there with the, you know, with the regular blush type brush, and then it'll end up with a little blob right there. So that's what I did. And just be careful, you know, definitely before you close it, I would just blow it off and, you know, make sure that it doesn't get all over your drawer, okay, once you close it. So I wanted to show it to you guys before that. And then but beautiful, beautiful color, as you can see. And now my big question is, how long is this going to last? So I will do a wear test also and let you guys know, okay? And as far as my lips, I did go ahead with Sassy. And this is this color here. And it's a lot darker than I thought it would be on, because this is not the darkest color. And so this was, you know, I mean, this I think is a one in the middle. And but it really did go on dark. What surprised me is I thought it was matte. It's not. It is very cream sheen and very moisturizing. And I like it. But you remember the problem I had with the matte lipsticks, right? Is the fact that I don't know where they go. They just like whoosh, disappear. I don't eat or anything like that. Don't drink anything. And next thing you know, I look in the mirror. I'm like, where'd that lipstick go? Just like ran off my lips. And so let's see if this is any better. And right now I can tell you it's running a little bit because it's starting to kind of leak into the inside of my mouth. But that could be because of the, you know, my aging skin around that area. And so that's that. And let's go into the grading here. Remember, what we do is we talk about color story and color cohesiveness, the product quality, which is the texture, kick up, fallout, and blendability. Product usability, is this for special occasions only? Is it Halloween makeup, or can we use it, you know, more than once? And is there any unsafe pigments? And if there is 2 or more, it does not get a thumbs up, okay? And the price point. So, and the reason why I have the price point on here is because I also use this gauge now when I'm thinking about all the other palettes that I may be looking at, okay? And because for price point, Colourpop always gets their, you know, thumbs up on that or a star on that one. So as far as, let's start with the color story and cohesiveness. Color story is beautiful. It is very cohesive. The only complaint I have about this is that there is no matte, or at least a little bit of a shimmer color that's a little bit lighter. And so I get it. This would actually work really well on dark skin, medium to dark skin. And on the light skin, I think it's a little bit dark, especially without that ivory color or some other color in there. And so because it is cohesive and it is beautiful, I'm going to give this like 3/4 of a check mark, 3/4 of a star. And it could actually use something else. And that is actually for the color story and cohesiveness, right? It's 0.75, okay? Can't completely give it a full thumbs up. And as far as the product quality, the texture is beautiful. Kick up, still the same thing, no, right? We still have the kick up on these pans. But the fallout is like non-existent. And I never got that. I don't get that. I mean, because you figure if it kicks up really bad in a pan, wouldn't it fall out on your face? I don't know, maybe that could speak to the technique as well. You know, I'm going in there, tapping it in there really, you know, carefully so it doesn't fall out, versus I'm not just like going in there and just starting to sweep on, you know, some of the colors that kicked up, like this one here, right? And the blendability, very easy to blend. You know, just like all the other Colourpop palettes, it's user-friendly, and it's, you know, new user-friendly as well. Okay, so I'll go ahead and give this a thumbs up. And also, as far as the product usability, also automatically gets a thumbs up, because you can use this. You could do many combinations with this, actually. And you can actually make this a work look. You can make it a go out look. You can make it a date night look. So, yeah. Or you can even go to church with it if you wanted to, right? Or I can go to, for me, I could go to the mosque with it. And so, yeah, it's pretty good. So far now it has 2 3/4 stars. And then the next one is eye unsafe pigment. I did tell you that there is one pigment here that is not safe for the eyes. That's because of the glitter in it, okay? And so, but still, the criteria is if there's 2 or more, then it doesn't get a star. But because there's only one in a 9 pan, if it was a 4 pan and it has one, I probably wouldn't give it a thumbs up. But being it's 9 and only one has the unsafe pigment, we'll go ahead and give it a full thumbs up or full star, whatever it is. And then the last one is price point, of course, and that is, of course, thumbs up, very inexpensive. But surprisingly, their marketing is really surprised me, because the next collection, right? Oh, hold on one second. Okay, I just wanted to reach for this. The next collection, which is the Animal Crossing one, the collection is like $120 versus $59 for the Wild Child, So I don't know. And people I know love this because of the game. And I don't know if they've taken advantage of that fact. But yeah, it is what it is. But, I didn't want that whole collection. It's definitely, I don't know about the game and I don't care. And so, yeah, that's that. So, as far as now, the palette itself gets a 4 3/4, okay? But I am a little concerned about this blush, though. The kick up on this is like incredible. I'm like, wow, okay, you're going to be hitting pan really fast on this one. But yeah, let's see, because the color is beautiful and I really can't complain the way it went on. So yeah, this collection is actually, I think, to me, worth the $59 as is. But I need to do a wear test and see how long this will stay on, and is it going to hold? Is it going to start to break down? So we'll see. We will see. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. I know you guys have been waiting for the winner to be announced for the collection minus the Super Shock eyeshadow. So you'll be getting the palette, both of the blushes and the lippies, okay? And so the winner that was picked by the random comment picker by using the word wild is Melinda Hall. Okay, Melinda, congratulations. Please reach out to me, either DM me. I don't know if you have Instagram. You can always find me on Instagram and DM me there. Or my email address is in the detail box at the very last thing, I believe. And so please get in touch with me. Let me know where I can send you your goodies. And congratulations. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, if you didn't win, not a big deal. I have these things often. I have a huge one that's happening once I have 500. And so, and I should probably give you guys another sneak peek. And I think this would be, God, Nancy, you're going to have to help me out here. I want to say number 8. And so, hold on one second. Okay, and the sneak peek number 8 is these magnetic eyelash and eyeliner kit. And I did review this one at one time, and it's a pretty good kit. I like it. I actually have mine, and I got an extra one just in case. And so you get 10 magnetic eyelashes, 10 pairs, and 2 eyeliners and 1 applicator. So this will be going into the giveaway in case you guys ever wanted to try it, okay? And so, my beautiful wildflowers, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have any comments, put them below. And if I added any value for you, please hit like. And also, please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, because we have great fun here. And I say that every time. And you guys that subscribed and probably watching me are probably lipping this part of it, saying, yeah. Right? Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And I want you to have a great weekend if you're watching this on a Friday, and some of you probably are. And I want to thank you so much for your support and your kindness, your comments, your feedback, your constructive criticisms. I love them all, and I love you all. And thank you so very much. And we are almost at 500. I'm really looking forward to that day, so that way I can do this big giveaway. And somebody out there will get all of these great things. So, my beautiful wildflowers, until next time, remember, don't sweat the small stuff. Bye-bye.